Okay, welcome back to another video in the daily link building tips series. Today we're going to talk about one of the easiest types of links to build, which is sponsorship links. This is where you simply go to a website or a charity or a sports team and simply sponsor them, and in return you get usually a really powerful backlink from the homepage of the site. So to do this, what I like to do is go to sort of charity and then your local city, because the national charities will usually require huge sort of 5-figure fees to be featured on the homepage, and obviously for the most people we're not really going to be able to afford that. So what we want to do is we want to go to local charities, things like Noah's Ark, for example, and you just have a look through your search results for your local city. You can go nationally or even industry based as well, but I found this works the best. So obviously Samaritans is a national charity. We want to find links from other sponsors. So you see on this page we don't have any, so it's not really one we're looking for. Shelter Cymru, we can have a look here. Again, there's none here that we can really see because we are looking for homepage links as well. So we go down here, again, can't see anything. Noah's Ark Children's Charity, we can have a look around here. So we've got our, I think they do have sponsors on this one. So corporate giving, for example, here. The problem is this would not be on the homepage. So whether we actually got this sponsorship here, it's not a homepage link, and also it's not even a link. It's just a mention, so we're not really interested in that. We can have a look at the got.gov.uk, see if they link to anyone, because then we would be getting also a link from .gov.uk essentially via one website, so it's not too bad. So we'd have a look here. So this is a good thing, okay? So if we have something like this, they're doing a feature on the people that have sponsored them. So looks like they haven't sort of mentioned how many people are sort of paying. Interestingly, they haven't linked as well. This is something that would really annoy me if we did sponsor them and they didn't actually link to us. We'd have to go in and say, can you actually give a link, which might be a bit of an awkward conversation. But yeah, this is the sort of thing we are looking for. So maybe we can't find them here. What I actually like to do is go for local sports team sponsorships. So we have a look down here. We've got Cardiff Met. We've got, say, excuse me a second. So we could also look at things like larger sports teams, so Cardiff Devils, Cardiff Blues. But generally we want to go with smaller ones. So it's also good to go with junior, local, specific sports. So if we think about, we can keep this word sponsorship in there. But we need to go with, say, Cardiff Junior Rugby, for example. So we're looking for local sites that have a little bit of locational relevance, but aren't going to cost us sort of, 10 grand to sponsor a team. So it doesn't look like it's all that relevant. Also, a bit better if we search in it. This, we can take off sponsorship as well and just have a little look around. So this is good. Gives us another 2. What I would recommend doing also is finding a few and then checking them in Ahrefs to just make sure that we're not wasting a lot of money. So Cardiff Rugby League, for example, if we go down, we want to see some sponsors. We can't see any on the homepage, so it's probably, unless this is a sponsors bar here. Just have a look again. Don't know what this bar is meant to be. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's worth sponsoring these people. If we go down, can't see any sponsorship here. have a look around here. This looks a little bit better. Okay, so we could contact Cardiff Met and ask what this sort of price would be to sponsor here. This would be really powerful actually, because it's from a .ac.uk domain. So you would only need a couple of these and you'd be flying up in the rankings. So we would email this person, Mr. Rogers, and then talk about sort of what the price is. And it looks like you need something related to actually academics or fitness, just because of the nature of the thing. I mean, if we can get a sports flooring on it, then it's going to be pretty easy to do. Okay, so another example. So here, club sponsors, this is perfect. We would get a link in here. And I mean, they've even got a mail to link, so we know these are going to be really cheap. Chances are they're not going to be that strong, but we don't need hundreds of them, especially for locational relevance. Here, for example, it would probably be about £10 to sponsor this page because, again, you know, it's pretty much nothing. Llandaff RFC. Again, this is the sort of thing you're looking for, a non-professional team, probably juniors as well. And you can see their sponsors, Laura Ashley, with a stretched image and, you know, pretty crappy link. So they're only doing this for the actual link benefit. Okay, so we would be able to get a link from here pretty easily and pretty cheaply as well. Penturk Rugby. Have a look down. Okay, so again, we could get a link in here, probably even here as well. If we paid them a monthly fee, they would be more than happy to do that. And finally, we have a look via a Wales Online article, because if they're linking to a small website, we know that that website is pretty valuable because we're only one link removed from a Wales Online post. Okay, and that's sort of how you do it. You can get in touch with people and ask for a link for free, but most of the time they're gonna sort of charge you a sponsorship rate, and then you just got to kind of work out whether it's worth it for your post. If it's a yearly rate and it's anything under sort of 200 quid, I would recommend going ahead. If it's monthly and it's around 100, then you need to sort of make a decision if that's a powerful site. If it's sort of anything under £20, £30 a month, then you should go with it anyway, because getting these really good local links is pretty tough. Okay, cheers for watching.